On today's Pillow Talk, let's talk about the biggest mistakes sellers make. One of the biggest mistakes that sellers make is being way too rigid in their approach in an evolving market. So, sellers that have seen the way that their GTA real estate market has behaved in the past, they have the tendency of going, interest rates don't really matter. The time of year we list the property doesn't really matter. We're going to get top dollar for this house regardless. There are factors that drive the market. And so you do have to be cognizant and sensitive to that. When the real estate market is up, it's up. When it's down, it's stalled. So you really have to be open-minded and strategic. Another big mistake that often occurs is a seller will receive an offer and it's not what they expect. Realistically, usually when this happens, it's anywhere between 40 and 60K off of what they would expect to get from their house. And they're like, not for a second would I ever sell for that much. And you're like, okay, no worries. And then the house ends up sitting there. And they're like, we should have taken it. We should have taken it. And sometimes, especially in an evolving market, you have to end up selling for less than that initial offer. Because you have to weigh your pros and your cons. There are factors that affect how a seller is going to sell their property. Have they already bought a property? Are they sitting on a massive amount of debt and they have to sell the property in order to get back in good standing? Are they leaving the country? There are factors. So if you know that you fall into one of these buckets that you really do need to just sell, you're gonna have to start think more open-mindedly. If you're one of those sellers that are like, I'm really just testing the market, how much can we get for it? That's a little bit different. But all around, it is extraordinarily pivotal that before your property hits the market, you start thinking about what your bottom line is and what are your deal breakers.